Welcome to another live stream. In today's live stream, we are going to do the real fantasy team. Now, if you guys remember, I just got really sick and tired of the other team that I did, and I didn't want to stream that team. Just really, to be honest, it kind of felt like the nature, though, of the team that kind of ruined me. So we changed the team, and we're going to be changing who we probably draft most likely. So we are going to hopefully draft ourselves a very good team.
On the clock, the Texans.
AJ Brown goes back to the Titans. That's funny. So, Nick Bosa's available. How is he available? I have literally no idea. I kind of want to go with Jair, to be honest. I mean, I know that's not like the best move, but just having a good corner is very useful. But I also want Nick Bosa, but he's so much more better in value, and he's only 25, and he's a 98. So
The Houston Texans
yeah, projected to be a top 10 pick, but nope, we get him at 13. Maybe we could have gotten a quarterback right there, but that's fine by me. Who's available, though, in terms of quarterbacks? How is Aaron Rodgers still available? I mean, I'm not going to complain, it's just I'm wondering why. You know what? Let's go with CJ. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for a bit. So if I don't draft a quarterback here, I think I want to draft the offense, because we did draft defense last time. So let's go look for an offensive player. I mean, Travis Kelce just seems such the right move. Or Zach Martin, even. Just to have an offensive lineman. But, like, Zach Martin might retire. Well, maybe not this year, but I feel like it's going to be this year. Lane Johnson? I don't know, really. I mean, let's look at receivers. Okay, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, there are some very good receivers. But why in the hell is... You know what I still think this is funny. The Madden overall things, they're made by Cowboys fans. And that's what really surprises me to make him see that he's a 90 overall. Hey, Bailey. I'll let you out, Bailey. Sorry. But yeah, I kind of want to go with CeeDee Lamb. I'm still upset why he's underrated. David Njoku's an 84. That's interesting. I don't know what to go with here. Because there are just so many options. Like, I could go with Zach Martin, who can help with the offensive line. I could go with Penei Sewell, who isn't, like, amazing, but he is a very young and talented player. I just kind of want to... Do I go with Will Anderson? I mean, yes, I know he's not a high overall by any means, but he is a 78, and he's 21 years old. I don't know. This is a very tough decision. There are just so many good players. Like, Minka Fitzpatrick, that's another guy I haven't mentioned yet. Like, do I just sim? You know what? I'm going to sim the pick. I can't decide. Someone will let the game decide. And hopefully it's not a player that I don't want.
The Houston Texans.
And right when I wanted CJ Stroud, they take CJ Stroud. We took CeeDee Lamb. I'm not going to complain just because That was one of the players I did want it after all, so I'm not going to complain. At this point, I think I have to take Zach Martin. The fact he was still available was kind of ridiculous.
The Houston Texans.
So we get the 420 pick. Don't ask me why. I kind of want to get Andrew Thomas here. Just, he's a nice little tackle option. Okay, so the quarterback that I did take last time is not available. I kind of want to go with Jordan Love here. Kirk Cousins I don't want to go with because, well, you probably know why. I mean, in terms of young quarterbacks, the best young quarterback available is Daniel Jones. Does he have star dev? I'm surprised Jordan Love doesn't have star dev. That's actually really surprising. But I think I am going to go with... Do I go with Larry Tunzel? He's 29, but he does have better stats than the other two linemen I want. But I don't need Chris Landstorm, which I did that. I think I made that mistake last time. I mean, I don't know. But I want to go with Andrew Thomas. He's a very good defensive lineman who's also young as well. Green Humphrey just got taken. Let's see what the quarterback board now looks like. It's pretty much the same thing. Okay, so I feel like I can wait for a couple more rounds for a quarterback. TJ Hawkinson's available. I want to go with corner. Let's go with corner because, like, we have no corners. None. And we have yet to draft a defensive player since the first pick. Carlos Ward, thank God they made not the mistake to give him normal dev because that made no sense. But yeah, let's go with Carlos Ward here.
The Houston Texans.
We needed a corner. He was the best corner available. Well, tied with Kendall Fuller, which I don't know if he's younger or older, but I think they were the... If he's available, let's see. Yeah, he's not available. I'm not surprised, though. Tyler Lockett is a little bit of a hard one because, like, he's, what, like 30 now? He's 30 or 29. I know it's one of the two. Yeah, he's 30. It's a little hard to pick. I mean, I still think he's going to be really good. It's just in Madden, like, when you're 30, you're going to go real quick. Antoine Winfield. That's not a bad pick here because young. We have yet to draft that position, so let's go with that. That was a giant steal in terms of the Madden thing, but I don't really trust it. I want to see the rookies. I like just seeing who's available in terms of rookies. So there are a ton of receivers, but there's also Brian Branch, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Williams, Breece Hall. Tyler Algier, though, is really low overall, in my opinion. I think he should be in the 80s at least. In my opinion, that just don't make no sense, because he had over 1,000 yards last year. There are some very good young players. I just don't think I'm going to take any of the rookies yet. I mean, if not Quay Walker, crap, I can't remember his name. Will Anderson Jr., if he was available, I probably would have taken him here, but he isn't. And same thing with B. John Robinson, probably. Jahmyr Gibbs. This is an interesting pick here. I think I'm going to take Jahmyr Gibbs.
On the clock now.
I mean, it's not a bad pick. He's a young running back who's also very explosive. He's pretty much the new Kenneth Walker in this game. Pretty much. Except he's more elusive than it actually is as a power. And he also kind of isn't really a power running back really much. I think we gotta go defense. I think we gotta get a linebacker here. So there's TJ Edwards, JOK. Those are some players I could take here. Tariq Wilson, though. Do we just go run 3-4? I mean, that's not bad. Because there are some good edge rushers still on the left, too. Because like Zio Jalari, there's Javion Clowney, Brandley Chubb, and let's see the interior. Yeah, and then Gary Jarrett, Brandon Graham. Yeah, like I think 43-4 seems like the best idea here in terms of just getting the overall better team. But I don't know if I want to do that or not. Bobby Wagner. The linebackers are falling like flies. I want to go with Quay Walker. I know he has star development, but he's 23, and he's 78. And he has some good agility skills, like 90 acceleration, 88 speed. What is his agility? Does it not show you his agility? That's interesting. Oh, it's 86. That's not bad.
Now on the clock.
They're saying I reached like a couple of rounds. I don't care. He's still a good player. And I don't care what you say. How is Tyrann Matthew still available? That makes no sense. Brian Branch is still available. And Drew Sanders is available. I want to say Drew Sanders. I don't really know what was his... Oh. So it seems to be... I feel like he's better as an outside linebacker. So if I draft him, it kind of will depend on what scheme I want to run. But I do think I want to go with Brian Branch. Like, the fact he's available, he is 21. I think this is going to be a very good pick. And they said he was supposed to be taken like 5 picks ago, so that's a pretty good pick. Okay, let's just go see the quarterback market. Trey Lance is still available. Okay, I think that's an easy, obvious answer. I'm taking Trey Lance. How is he normal development? I don't understand people calling him, oh, he's a bust, when we've yet to see him be on the field. It makes no sense. Well, in my brain, it doesn't make any sense, but seriously, I would like to see what people think of why he's a bust. Like, actually personally explain to me. Why is he a bust? Like, explain to me with your brain. How? Andre Carter is that low of an overall? God dang. That's mean. Hey, my player. Why is he this low an overall? Like, I'm not joking around when I say he could be a very big steal. I think he's on the Packers, right? And I'm not saying that because, oh, I'm biased and he has my name, obviously. Duh. No, I'm not actually being biased. I'm actually saying that as facts. Just look at his tape. Look at his tape. That's what really shocked me, that he did not made it to the draft. He didn't get drafted. He might be an undrafted steal, in my opinion. Like, people could disagree with me all you want, but I do think he's going to be a steal. And you'll just wait. Like, and also, I don't think he's quite a run stopper. I think he's more of a power rusher, I would say. I don't know. But did he get taken already? No, he didn't. I was about to say, if he already got taken, wow. But this game really doesn't like him. Because I think he has potential to be one of the better players. 60 finesse moves, 66 in power moves, that don't make no sense. Obviously, I do think his power moves should be better than his finesse moves, obviously. I do and believe in that. But I don't believe in the fact that he is such a low overall. I think mid-60s, heck, even the late 60s would fit him. Well, in my opinion, that is. Tyler Boyd is available. That's not a bad pick here. I do want to get another edge rusher. And yeah, I guess I kind of did pick 3-4, so I kind of have to. Leonard Floyd, though. He's not a bad pick, but there's also Sam Hubbard, which is a younger and also better option. So, I think he is going to be the option here. Unless I want to go with OG. Don't even know how to pronounce his name, I don't care. Alright. Sam Hubbard, welcome to the Houston Texans. Yeah, let's go ahead on a receiver. So somebody told me that Luke Musgrave is going to be the new Travis Kelce. And I'm just so confused. Like honestly, I knew why the Packers drafted him. Because they needed a tight end. He is a tight end. So it made sense. Right? Sorry, it was my dad. That's why I muted my mic for a little bit. But yeah, like, he's so interesting. Nolan Smith is available. Trenton, yeah, I guess so, but if I had Trenton Simpson, I feel like he would be more of an outside linebacker. Obviously in the 4-3, but that's just my opinion. How come Root is young? I mean, he is so underrated in that game. What the hell? Cody March. Not a bad pick. I still don't understand, like, Cam Smith. I'm pretty sure I thought he was like 6'3". Well, I'm gonna still draft him. I thought he was like 6'3". That kind of confused me. Okay, we need to get a receiver like ASAP. Why is Marvin Mims just dropping on boards? I'm just gonna. Yeah, I don't understand why he was this. Like, he took this long to get drafted. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just I'm kind of confused. And then tight end. I want to go with Darnell Washington. Super freaking bad. Because, like, he's like the new Mercedes Lewis. Not in terms of age, but in terms of how he plays, because he actually knows how to run block. Which is not a thing that tight ends particularly do so often. But we also do need to fix the offensive line. The offensive line is going to be garbage outside of my two players. Do I wait to get Nicholas Fairfeet? I think I do. I still can't believe Kareem Hunt is available. I'm surprised he's an 83. Those are my opinion. Elijah Moore. I don't know why people are like. Well, I don't know why EA is rating Elijah Moore so freaking low, son. Like, he had poor QB play. It's not his fault. You know whose fault it is? The quarterbacks. Oh yeah, I forgot I already drafted. There are still some good ones. I want to go with Luke Musgrave. Oh, he's off. So, do I just... Oh, wait, never mind. Luke Musgrave is right there. Do I just go with Brenton Strange for the memes? I think I just go with Brenton Strange for the memes. It's not even that bad, too. He has 83 speed. You can tell me that's a bad pick all you want. But trust me, it's not going to be. But I'm still curious of why the Jaguars drafted him. Like, they already had Evan Ingram. Which, yes, I get it. He's getting up there in age. But if you're keeping him for, like, 3 years, why are you drafting a tight end? What are you doing what the Packers do with quarterbacks? No yet fun intended. How is Ryan Tannehill still available? I think I have to take him just because of that. How is he still available? It just makes no sense. Well, I guess he's going to be my quarterback this year. And not in Trey Lance. But it still makes no sense of why he was available this late in the draft. Okay. I'm going to be surprised. Nope. not gone. That kind of surprises me.
The
And
Houston
now I wonder why.
Texans are now on the clock.
He's still not that bad. Like, again, he's young, too. So that's something I don't think they kept into account here. You know, so if you hear something in the background, it's just my dogs chewing stuff. So, yeah. You know, let's go with another youngster. Let's go with Juice Struggs. He's actually kind of an all-round 67 overall offensive lineman. It just sucks he's like 23.
On the clock now.
And they had him as undrafted. That is very interesting. I don't know why, but it's like kind of glitchy in terms of undrafted. We did not draft a single defensive tackle. That's a yikes. That is a ultra mega yikes. Well, I guess I'll go with Shelby Harris. I mean, we kind of have to go with best defensive tackle available. But if Brenton Cox Jr. is still available, not fun intended, I think I'm taking him and moving him to nose tackle. That's what I feel like he's going to be, in my opinion. How is Andre Carter, though, this low? I don't care. You can say that he's undrafted as much as you want. But he isn't. And I'm also going to upgrade his stats because I don't think it makes any sense. Like, because Brenton... I know it's stupid to say my name, like, a lot, because it really is. But I do believe that if he gets the opportunity, he can be good. Obviously, again, I know this is college. But he's had some good opportunities. He's really? So, in his, I want to look at his college stats. Let me just type in college stats just in general. It's telling me literally nothing I wanted to know. So, I don't know why, but they have him more as an outside linebacker, and I did not know he was like 249 pounds. I honestly did not know that. So yeah, it seems like he is just an edge rusher. Just to be honest. Why did we draft Robert Woods? That is just a waste of a pick. Literally. A waste. For a sec, I thought we got Chris Barnes, but it was Zach Barnes. Don't ask me why.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations.
But, like, I can see the potential right through him. Like, I've seen his tape, which, by the way, I don't watch tape that often. Like, unless I'm missing something, I'm very shocked you end up undrafted. I thought for a sec he said he was an 80, and I'm like, what? But I think 73 power moves and 66 finesse moves, I think makes sense. 74 pursue, yep. 70, I'll give it 76 in tackling. And 68 in play recognition. So he's like a 67. And he is kind of an edge rusher, I guess, kind of. In terms of his athletic build. Kind of is. 69 overall. I actually really like this team. We got both Brentons for literally the memes, but still. The only thing I might want to do though is trade Robert Woods, and it's still funny how we end up with Robert Woods despite this is the fantasy draft world. Honestly, I'll take whatever I can get here. Zach Tom. I think that might be an offer I might want to take. Just to have, like, some competition at tackle. You know? He's also 25. I still kind of want to go with Duke Shelby. I want to see our corner room. I'm actually kind of curious. So we have Cam Smith, DJ Reed Jr., and Carlos Ward. That's what we have. What positions are need right now? I don't want to focus on... I guess a D-tackle. I would like a D-tackle. And I also trade him and try to get a better D-tackle who's also not like 30 years old. But if not, that's going to be a little hard to swallow. I don't even want a good one. I just want a decent one. Yeah, kind of like this guy right here. I just want a decent D-tackle who is not 30 years old. It's literally all I'm asking for. It's not that complicated. It really is not. Look, Harris, no. I kind of want someone like 26 or younger, but I don't think I'm going to get that. Especially with these two dumb nuggets. I mean, I'm not going to... I'm very shocked they accept that, but I am not going to complain. We actually have a pretty good depth at receiver, because our fourth receiver is Harry Shieldfield, and he's a 73, so that's not that bad. And our quarterback depth chart is also not that bad, with Trey Lance and Ryan Tannehill. I'm still very sad to see what's going on with his career. Ryan Tannehill? I mean, not Ryan Tannehill. I guess kind of him, too. Trey Lance, though. Because Trey Lance had so much potential. And they traded up, like, 9 spots, which, by the way, the amount of picks that they gave up, I think was a little ridiculous. But they gave up, like, 3 first-round picks, I'm not even joking, to get Trey Lance just to trade him for a 4th-round pick, like, a couple of years later. And again, we have, like, not got any sort of, like, tape in what Trey Lance is. Because in 2021, he played, then he got hurt in week 2. So the only really thing you could say is, you're like, oh wait, didn't he play week 1? He was playing in the rain. On Soldier Field. So, like, that counts. So you kind of get what I mean. It's not his fault, it's kind of just the poor opportunities he's gotten. Give him a real opportunity. Give him 2 seasons to be in there, then I'll believe he's a bust. But if he is a bust, this is probably one of the worst busts in NFL history. In my opinion, no. Because, like, the fact that you traded 3 first-round picks just to, like, get him is rebonkulous. So, yeah. Yeah. I think I will be doing it, like, so... I will try my best to live stream the fantasy draft that I will be doing. And I'll tell you my team, and I'll show you guys my team in a separate video. So. Yeah. But I do think the best player, I think, if you're in terms of fantasy football, not in Madden, but in terms of actual fantasy, like the app, I think is probably Justin Jefferson, and I don't think that's arguably a take. And I think it's kind of sad that the fact I drafted Justin Jefferson and then I traded him for like what? Ramon St. Brown, and I'm pretty sure it's like the Steelers defense. I think. For Justin Jefferson, and I think then the Steelers defense for, I think, whatever defense they had, and I think a kicker, and Ramon St. Brown. Which, I'm not saying Ramon St. Brown is a bad player, but he's not Justin Jefferson in terms of fantasy points, but it's just my opinion. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I will maybe try to play, but it's not going to be today. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Peace.